Like many countries, recovering from disasters is a challenge in Rwanda. While progress has been made on immediate humanitarian response, longer-term recovery needs are still rarely addressed. Yet, for affected communities, failing to fully recover can lead to disasters becoming endemic, making the poor fall further into poverty. As shown by the National Risk Atlas, Rwanda is highly prone to natural hazards, including droughts, floods, landslides, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. While Rwanda has not experienced any major large-scale disasters of late, it is regularly affected by small-scale disasters, which result in large cumulative impact over time. Issues such as poverty, rapid development, urban sprawling, and population growth all contribute to making the country even more vulnerable to disasters.
Abana bibikibazo bamwe banyanyagira bitura hasi kubera umuriro wari bafashe ubwo byabaye ngombwa ko twese guhunga biratunanira tuguma hamwe amahindi yaje akubita inzu zishaka kugwa koro nyuma y'ibyo byose ababashije kuba batahuye n'icyo kiza baje kudutabara bamwe bazimya wa muriro kugira ngo udafatisha n'ahandi.
During the past decade, Rwanda has made significant progress in disaster risk management. In 2010, it established a dedicated Ministry for Disaster Management, MIDIMAR, and adopted a national disaster management policy. One of the key roles of MIDIMAR is to ensure effective recovery from disasters, which means helping communities restore not only their homes or infrastructure, but also their livelihoods and social well-being. Most importantly, the priority is to ensure that this is done in a way that builds back better and helps avoid future disasters. While efforts are undertaken to make this happen, financial constraints, gaps in technical capacities, and the need to coordinate multiple partners can prove challenging. In response to this, UNDP and partners work with the government to address challenges and enable resilient recovery.
The support by UNDP and the government of Japan through this project to build Rwanda's capacity in disaster recovery is indeed very timely and relevant. Through this project support, Rwanda is now assured of developing the required capacities and acquire the knowledge, skills, and the tools needed to be able to implement disaster recovery in the affected areas across the country.
Through the support provided, 6 important milestones have been achieved. The government approved a national disaster recovery strategy to guide planning and implementation of recovery programs in a transparent and inclusive manner. The post-disaster needs assessment methodology has been adapted to the Rwanda context, and a practical exercise was conducted to assess the impact of recent floods and landslides in Gakenke district. Over 200 technical staff were trained on PDNAs and preparedness for recovery. Training on resilient building techniques and use of local resources have been carried out at village level. Preparedness plans for disaster response and recovery have been developed in 8 at-risk rural communities. And a national disaster recovery plan was developed to address recovery needs from the cumulative effects and impacts of disasters from 2012 to date.
Thanks to the support from this project, villages whom had been located to safer locations after severe floods have received practical training on resilient building techniques. They were taught how to take advantage of local resources and materials, and the district granted them with individual plots of land and access to basic social services such as schools, healthcare centers, water, and sanitation. We are confident that communities will use their acquired knowledge to make their houses safer and more resilient. We are sincerely grateful to UNDP and the government for Japan for their support to improve disaster recovery in the country.